everybody, welcome back to Cards by the Hill. My name is Jane Hill. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and I wish you a Happy New Year. Okay, so now the Christmas part is over, we're left with a deluge of Christmas cards. So what I thought I'd do is, from a collection of cards from over the years, we're going to make some toppers and sentiments which you can use to make cards instead of throwing them away. Okay. First of all, we're going to cut off their page and we're left with this. Now with this particular one, I don't think you need to do any more than cut the silver parts off, which you can use as a border, and there's your topper. It's as simple as that. Alright, now if we're going to use a die cut machine to make one, which I'm going to use the Gemini, we're going to cut out from this one the sentiment up the top, the picture there, and we've got a little message down the bottom. Alright, now I've got some Spellbinders shapeabilities and nestabilities, and these are excellent for making toppers or frames, all different shapes, and they do absolutely loads of them. So for this particular one, sorry I'm a bit hoarse, I've still got this thing going on that's going around, and if you see cuts and bruises on my hands, you can thank the dog and the cats for it. Alright, so there's our frame, which I think will come out quite nicely if we use this particular size. And we're going to pop that through the Gemini. Alright, so I'm going to use a little bit of washi because with the Gemini, as you know, you've got to turn it the other way. So because of this, we've got to go die side, cutting side down, but we've got to turn it over like that, so blade side is facing upwards. Just shim, clear cutting plate. Get that out of the way for a minute. We'll put that through the Gemini. Tell me what you think of the Gemini in general as a die cutting machine. That's got that facility where you can go through and then reverse it and come back again. Good or bad idea? Okay. So there we are, it's been cut out. We'll pop it out and have a look. And there it is. So you've just got to pop out all the extra pieces, as you know, just to give it a little frame. As I say, they don't have to be Spellbinders nestabilities or shapeabilities. If you've got any frames, you could use any type of frame. around it. There we go. And it also cut out the one that was on the inside, which was paper, but it wasn't very accurate framing the tree there, so I think we'll leave that one. But there we are. So we've got a topper we can use on a card. Right, so let's get rid of this paper piece. So now we're left with the sentiment at the top, message down the bottom. Let's see what we've got that will fit around there. A few nestabilities and shapeabilities. And we want something long that will frame the words. Or even something that looks like a something that would frame it nicely. There we go. Now that one's going to work for that one now. So we'll mask that one off. We've got a little message for another card. So that one there that I've used at the bottom has come off of Nestability's 3 Beautiful Results, labels 4 with 6 dies. Okay. Now this one at the top, I'm not sure I've got anything for that one, so what we'll do is we'll cut it off. And just cut around the wording. Just trimming off the bits where the die was, and then flag it on both sides. And you've got a sentiment to use on another card. Okay, so we've got those two so far. We want to run this message through. Cut inside up, remember, for the Gemini. So we'll put that through and I'll be back. Alright, so this is our cutout. That card's pretty much done with now. And our little message, there we go. May you find this Christmas that all your wishes come true, because there isn't anyone who deserves it more than you. There we go. Pretty little message, ready to use on another card. And get rid of all that lot now. Right, let's move on to another one. So this one here has got quite a lot going on the front. Let me just get rid of the spare page. I don't want this paper. There we go, that's what we're working with. Alright, so we can use a bigger die for this one. Let's see what we've got here. And we want to try and get as much of it as we possibly can. So, let's have a look at this one. Got something a little bit smaller. Try the next size down. Not quite. Doesn't look like we're going to have one to fit, so we'll just cut it out. Alright, tidy it up on the guillotine. And there we go, ready to use on another card. So that's another one, another message. You don't want it to look like it's come off of another card, so where we've got harsh lines here, trying to avoid including them in the cutout. Like that, you see? And that is Shapeability's Romantic Rectangles. That one from Spellbinders. Now, if we can't really do anything with the pillar box, it doesn't matter because we've already got two. Right, so cutting side up. Plates. Put that through the Gemini. Get rid of the paper. Cut off the spare piece. There we go. So this one's really pretty. It's got a lot of sparkle on it. We'll find frame for the centre. I've got a bauble shaped one now which will fit directly over it. Just like that. We'll mask that down. Cutting side up, remember, for the Gemini. And we'll pop it through and see how that comes out. Alright, so there we are. Gemini has worked its magic, and we've got, so that's another topper we've got. Alright, what else can we do with this one? We can't really do much else because we've gone straight for the middle and the sentiment's been chopped up and so is the top part. But, I mean, if you really think about it and you lay out your dies in whatever shapes you want. Right, so far we've got a few toppers and sentiments and messages. So we'll move on to the next card. See what we can find. Got this one here, which everything looks a little bit spaced out, so we should be able to do this one quite easily. Let's get rid of the centre pages and the back page. If you know somebody who crafts and you don't know what to do with your Christmas cards, might be an idea to give them to that person so they can make some toppers. Okay, so we'll have that one on the bottom now. I mean, you're not going to get every little thing in the cutout on some cards because it's the way the words and pictures are spaced out, but you can get quite a bit off of one card. So that's going to go into that one's a little bit too big. Try another one. Just going to edge onto the red there. We could just cut off that present there and use that one. Let's try this one. Is that the same size? It's the same size. Try a square. I'm going to cut off the dog's paw a little bit, but we've got most of what we want inside the picture. Okay, so cutting side up. Pass it through the Gemini. Okay, so it's back out of the machine. There we go. Little doggy topper. And the duck one. Okay, so there we are. There's some ideas for using up Christmas cards. Right, we'll just do one more, which is a polar bear cub and mother. Pop it through the Gemini. So as I say, get out your nest abilities, shape abilities, all the Spellbinders dies, and you can make some really pretty toppers for next year's cards. There we go. Okay. Do as many as you can use them up for next year's cards. Alright then, well thank you for watching. I want to thank you, as I do in all my videos, for liking and subscribing. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for your continued support, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!